It's week 5 of the National Football League, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the Jets and the Vikings, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000... Tottenham Hotspur. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the 4-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play, but a couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Well, as we get a look at their key inactives this week, we can tell they've dealt with their fair share of injuries, but Brock still playing a lot of winning football.
They've just been able to feed off that adversity. Every time they've won with guys out, you can just feel it. It's like a boost. Just that boost of morale that we can do this. And those guys who are out, the ones recovering, well, you know they love to see it. It's pushing them to recover and get back out there so they can be a part of this run.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing once again, Rodgers. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. And we're going to get a timeout from the defense here. Again, Rodgers. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
3rd and 2, Rodgers. Looking for a target. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's going to be 4th and short. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And we'll get a look at their signal caller playing in his 7th season.
Sam Darnold's seen an awful lot in his career. Now he's hoping the 4th time is an actual charm. After being a first-round pick, it seems like eons ago for the New York Jets. The guy's experienced a ton of football. And I'll say this, he went into one of the great QB incubators there with Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco. And now we'll all get a chance to see how much he really did learn, how much he really did grow. He is still young in his career. And with the supporting cast in Minnesota, including a pretty dynamic receiver on the outside, he's got some nice tools to work with.
Play action on 1st down. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Here's Darnold. Cut at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down from the red zone. And it's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Darnold now to throw. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
I'll tell you this, inside the 5-yard line, that ball has got to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free, whether someone puts a helmet on it or those players are just ripping it from both sides.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. The Vikings and Aaron Jones headed back out there on offense. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. They go play action on 1st. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 42. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Might need to dig into that bag of tricks for 3rd and very long. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Jets are starting deep from their own territory here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Quick hitter complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Rodgers. Finds his target, Hall. And he'll go down, we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the 43. Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Rodgers here off the play action. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He has the first over the middle. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's complete to Wilson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, well, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. Hall running between the tackles. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. Rodgers to throw. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Throwing from the gun here. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception. but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Ty Chandler to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Darnold looking to throw. Able to find Jones.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Ryan Wright on to punt. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Jets football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Malachi Corley reels it in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That throw finds Conklin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. It's taken in by Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Mike Williams, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. He'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive, 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Darnold now to throw. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down. Throwing here, Darnold. Fires over the middle, caught. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Jets and Mike Williams getting set for another go on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Pressure comes, Rodgers. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Rodgers here from the gun. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 16-point ball game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown, like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did, and he anticipated just like the quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that
The Jets get there and bring him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Darnold splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Across the 45 and still going. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And this one does not go far. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. And it's the Jets, needing 8 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Greg Zuerlein gonna try to knock this through for the Jets. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Here's Darnold to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders...
And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
To left sideline, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. And we'll see what they do here on second down. He'll throw it yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Darnold. He just throws this one away.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Jets are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. First down throw by Rodgers. Throw complete to Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
In a good spot here, second and inches. To throw is Rodgers. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Caught on the left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Greg Zerline gonna try to knock this through for the Jets. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Vikings and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And you tell us this all the time, Brock. Touchdowns aren't the only stats that make a quarterback, right? Yep, he's nodding right now. But the absence of any from his ledger, well, that's a problem. First and 10 now from the 30. They give to Jones, right side. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, here's Darnold. The Jets get there and bring him down. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Third and long for him here. He puts some power on a deep one left. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. Hall there to haul it in. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. From the gun, it's Hall. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down. Rodgers will look to throw. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up fourth down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on. Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. From the 31. Fires over the middle, caught. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 1st and 10, here's Jones. And he finds him enough room to get it up to the 42-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Throwing off the play fake here. Has his man. It's Addison. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Darnold looking to throw. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Darnold. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that kick a 10th of what the lead stands at now, 30 points.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now here comes the New York offense. Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. That's brought in by Lazard. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Rodgers here from the gun. He'll get this complete to Lazard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. It's a dime look by the Vikings. 3rd down coming. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That throw finds Conklin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. To throw, Rodgers. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. Greg Zuerlein gonna try to knock this through for the Jets. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have him be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Juke the defender. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Jones once more. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Here's Darnold. Jones reels it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. The Jets have the football, and they are in great shape with a sizable lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They go right back to Hall. Oh, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The offense headed back to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Throwing now, following the turnover. Quick hitter complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Running right, this is Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
2nd down carry for Jones. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Now Darnold. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the 1st down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And he can't do it himself, Brock. He's stuck behind the line for a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The visitors and Brees Hall about set to go on offense. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. Coming right is Hall. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Hall running between the tackles. And he's tackled for a short gain. Call it 2 yards that time. Now just a few to go on 2nd and 3. Caught by Lazard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A toss right side to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. He has it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense getting all set for this series. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you gotta wonder if they're gonna be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Throwing from the gun here. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. To throw, here's Darnold. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing here, Darnold. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
That's complete to Wilson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's a give to Hall. And he's brought down for a loss. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Hall once more. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. So the Jets are going to try a field goal on 4th down, and Greg Zuerlein headed out. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Darnold looking to throw. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Jets on their way to their 3rd win of the year. The give on 2nd to Hall. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. So now here's 3rd and 5. Rodgers here from the gun. And this is incomplete. Took the check down for granted. He's lucky that wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Darnold now to throw. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. 5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. It's Hall on the carry. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. From the gun, it's Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. So the win goes to the Jets. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off.